Hey guys, so in this video, I'll be walking you through our campaign reports feature. So this feature basically allows you to generate campaign reports that aggregate analytics and performance statistics across different posts for a given campaign. These campaign reports can then be used internally or sent to recipients like brand managers or campaign managers externally. So firstly, to create a new campaign, you can just click on the new campaign button on the upper right. This will open up a form so you can input more campaign details. So after you input the campaign name and the brand name, you also have to input the start and end date. These dates are important as we're only going to be pulling analytics from posts within this time period. So for example, if you expect your creators to post between June 5 to June 10, you want to make sure the start date is before June 5 and the end date is after June 10. For example's sake, I'm going to go all the way back to July 2024 and all the way to December 2025. You also want to indicate what platforms are going to be included in the campaign. So in this case, I'm going to select TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. If a platform is not selected in this particular setting, we won't be able to pull analytics for posts on that particular platform. So next we have the hashtag section. This is another important criteria for defining what posts will be included in the campaign. A good rule of thumb is that all posts under a given campaign should at least have one similar hashtag or caption keyword. So in this case, for example, we want to use FYP, AI, tech. So you can also add posts manually in case the post doesn't fit the particular criteria mentioned earlier, such as the start date, end date, and hashtags. So for example, I can add this YouTube post by clicking on the add post button. Next, you want to make sure you select all the influencers included in the campaign. In this example, I'm just going to stick with Justin and also Jose. You can then click on the newly created campaign to view the actual content and statistics. However, since we just created a campaign, the statistics aren't yet available and therefore we aren't able to display any insights for it yet. Our campaign reports feature updates statistics every few hours, so make sure to check again in a bit. In the meantime, we can check an example of a campaign that we created earlier. As you can see here, we display the campaign details as well as some of the aggregated statistics across all the posts found for that particular campaign. You can also filter this per platform, so if you want to see only Instagram statistics, you can see that as well, or even YouTube or TikTok. You can also see the top performing creators by views and engagement, as well as the top posts by views and engagement as well. For each post, you can also view the statistics by clicking on the View Stats button, which should show you the per post statistics. You can also go to the Post tab to see all the individual posts collected for that particular campaign, and you can also filter them based on different metrics such as engagement rate, views, likes, and comments. All you have to do is just input the appropriate values. So for example, if I only want to see 100 likes, or at least minimum 100 likes, you can just input that there and it should show you all posts that at least reach 100 likes. You can also see a per creator breakdown, so you can see all creators that are included in that particular campaign, as well as all the different aggregate statistics for that particular creator, such as the post, the views, and the engagement rate. You can also edit a campaign by clicking on the Edit Campaign button, which should open up a form where you can edit some of the campaign details, such as the campaign name, brand name, and also the hashtag. So for example, if you want to add another hashtag, like maybe fashion, you could include it as well. And in the next run of our campaign analytics feature, which again runs every few hours, we're able to now pull posts that have the fashion hashtag. You can also pause the campaign, which essentially means that the data will no longer be updated for that particular campaign report. And you can also again resume it. Lastly, you can also share a public link of the particular campaign report by clicking on the Share Report button on the upper right. This will generate a public link that you can then share to your recipients or campaign managers so that they can view it publicly. Using that link, the viewer will be able to see the same exact statistics, data points, and analytics that we saw earlier. So yeah, that's pretty much it for our campaign reports feature. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments. Thanks so much guys for watching.